Hi Rob, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson yesterday. So if we have a look at a couple of bits of your swing, first of all we can see a lot here of your left forearm, and that purely was because of your grip. Your grip was very strong, wasn't it, with your left hand and your right hand. So your left hand, we could see there was way too many knuckles, and that right hand was very underneath, which is why we can see that left forearm. As we run through your swing, we can see here as you take the club away, we can see here that finger is sticking down the grip too much. Top of the swing set line here is very good. Get to the top of your swing, I quite like it, but we can see here at the top that club face here is pointing almost straight to the sky, which is a little bit close. If we look here at Adam Scott's club face, we're going to see here that his club is very different. His club face is at a 45-degree angle, which matches his wrist angle. Okay, but we look at yours, we can see it's pointing in a very different position. So that's something we needed to address, and really that was going to get fixed by your grip. So your left hand, I wanted you to feel like you just have two knuckles, and your right hand, the thumb and index finger will form a V. The fold in the skin will form a V, and I want that to point between your chin and your right shoulder. I think you had the feeling of that, and the quickest way of fixing a grip change really is to just put a club around the house, and every time you walk past it, just grip it quickly and put it down. It's a very quick 2-second thing. So grip change your swing. We can see now as you start down, your club for me is dropping too much on the inside. If we draw a couple of lines here, so one on the butt of the club to the ball, if I can draw that straight, there you go. And we do the same for Adam. Okay, if we look at Adam's here, as he starts down, you're going to see his hands stay a lot closer. You know, his left hand is almost on this red line, just his grip is still on it. If we look at yours, when you start down, you're going to see there, can you see how much difference there is there? Your hands are dropping a long way this side of the line where I'm drawing this red mark, okay? So what that means is the club is going to get stuck. So we can see here the club cuts through your right forearm, but it's going to drop under plane. So it's 1 underneath, 2 underneath, 3, 4, 5. It takes almost 6, I'd say 6 swings to get the club back in front. Now from here, you're only going to square the club up with rotation. If we look at Adams, as he starts down, you're going to see the shaft cuts through his right forearm, drops under 1, 2, 3, and he pulls it back in front quite nicely. He's trying to hit a draw here, to be fair, but there's less things to go wrong. Club face on the way through here, we can see here he's got loft on it. Yours is going to de-loft it because your club is coming so much, you know, into out that way. You're having to really flick the club, and you can see now when you get up here, your club face is very different. Your once again is now pointing at the ground, and Adams is pointing sort of over here. So massively different. So all we worked really on is grip change, and I wanted you to feel that your arms come over the top of it. So when you started to make some divots, we're looking for them to be pretty much straight or slightly left, but the start of the day, I mean, they were literally like that shape, weren't they, starting miles right. So work on them two things for me, Rob. Make a big difference. To get that feeling, I gave you a feeling of standing with a wall behind you. If you start down, you shouldn't hit the wall, and you can see here, bang, you hit the wall with your club head. So that will just help you get the feeling of swinging a little bit more across the ball, and all will be good.